Hi lovelies, I'm Josie of Josie Graff Jewelry Design, and today I wanted to take you a little bit on my journey of becoming a jewelry designer and owning my own business. So, I have to start way back over 15 years ago into my early teens when I first fell in love with jewelry design. I was at 4-H camp, and this one particular year, we had an afternoon activity of making wire-wrapped glass bead necklaces, and I just fell in love with the way that metal moves. And so from then on, it's like I didn't look back, and I went and experimented for the next couple of years, using magazines and wire and bead books and figuring things out on my own. And up until I then discovered that you can actually major in jewelry design and metalsmithing in college, even especially the college that I was already considering to go to, which is Edinburgh University of Pennsylvania. That's my alma mater. Go Borough. And one of the events in my life that really solidified, like, yes, this is what I want to do. This is where I want to be in my life, was my senior year of high school. I spent it as an exchange student in Hungary, and the school I went to, they really didn't know what to do with international students. So it's like me and a couple of other people in the school, we really didn't have anything else that we could do. So we just kind of sat in class and went, yep, don't have any clue what's going on here, but that's okay. But that for almost enforced idleness really made me think about what I wanted to do. And it's like I needed to be able to do things with my hands. And it's like that love of being able to make jewelry, it's like really intensified. So went to college, got a Bachelor of Fine Arts in a concentration of metals jewelry, graduated in 2010. Spent the next couple of years, floating around, not quite sure what I really wanted to do with my degree. Spent a couple summers teaching at an all-girls summer camp, giving them advice and helping them learn how to design and create their own jewelry out of metal. Not starting them off with bead and wire, but really showing them metalsmithing techniques and giving them this courage and confidence that some of them might not have had otherwise without somebody saying, yes, you can do this, and you're so much more than just what everybody tells you you can be, and you are an artist, you are a maker. And their creativity just blew me away. So it was really exciting, but during that second summer that I was there, my mom found out that she had stage 4 kidney cancer, and my world got turned upside down. I came back from Maine and immediately became her main caretaker for the next 3.5 years as she fought and battled this devastating disease. Up until she ended up succumbing and passing away at the beginning of 2016. And I was absolutely devastated by this loss. And I still am very devastated. It's really hard for me to go more in depth, even several years later, because it was so profoundly traumatic for me. And it's like I literally had put everything else in my life on hold for 3.5 years. And so when she died, a part of my identity essentially died with her. And I didn't know what I wanted to do with myself. It's like I couldn't make plans for months about where I wanted to go, who I wanted to be now. So eventually I applied to and went to a conference for jewelers and metalsmiths with this professional organization that I'm involved with. And looking back, I realized it completely changed my life going to this. Happened to be my birthday weekend. It's like first birthday without my mom. I knew I really didn't want to be at home crying my eyes out. So I went to this conference, and unlike previous years, this particular conference, they focus almost exclusively on how you can make a living as a metalsmith and a jewelry designer. And I realize now that my long-held dream of owning my own jewelry company rekindled during this weekend. And so later in 2016, after spending some months in soul searching and finding the courage to make this leap, I did. Right before Thanksgiving of 2016, I started Josie Graff Jewelry Design, which is my jewelry company. And I design and create elegantly quirky jewelry for women who want to take on the world. So today I've moved out of my first studio and retail space, which was a very cold, uninsulated building that I could only be in really during the summer. And it was in a very high traffic area. To now I'm in this much bigger and brighter and well insulated studio where I can really organize my tools and my work area, and also have creative space where I can really really be able to delve deep into designs and ideas for creating more jewelry, but also how I want to grow as a person and as a business owner. And so, that's where I'm at today. And my biggest advice and takeaway for anyone who has been going through a rough patch and really trying to figure out how you can grow and grow beyond this, your problems, to be able to live the life that you want is, it's like, suck up that fear and just go for it. It's like you can completely transform being in the depths of suffering into the catalyst to be able to live the life that you really want. Now, I'm not saying that your problems ever go away. There are always going to be problems that you're going to be dealing with and that you're going to be struggling with. And it's like questioning, why am I doing this? But it's really, being able to make that decision and make that leap is huge. If I can do that, pull myself out of the absolute depths of depression and an identity crisis after losing my mom, you absolutely can do that too. So, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this little sneak peek behind how, this particular artist, me, went from learning about and discovering her first love of jewelry design back in her teens, realizing you can major in it in college, figuring things out, and then going through the devastating time and loss of being a main primary caretaker of somebody who's battling stage 4 cancer, to losing that person, to basically really having to reinvent your own life. And, being able to take that suffering and turn it into the big push that you need to be able to really go for your dreams. If that is something that was really powerful and helpful for you, it's like, I would so appreciate it if you could like this video, post a comment below, subscribe to this channel, and share it with your friends. And if you really, really want to stay in touch, I would love it if you could click the link below and become a Josie Graff Jewelry Design VIP. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!